So question number 1 of this fourth exercise gives us a situation where a bulb is kept burning just right above the given set of solids. So for each of the solid, we'll have to name the shape of the shadows obtained in each of the case, and we'll also have to give a rough sketch of the shadows so formed. So let us take each of the solids one by one on the canvas. So here we have the first solid of the question, which is a ball which is spherical in shape, and if this ball is kept under this lamp in this way and the lamp is glowing from top, so the shadow will be formed in this direction, where this is the shadow which is formed because of this solid being kept under this lamp. So we see that these are the rays of light, and this is the shadow so formed, where we see the shape of the shadow is nothing but of a circle. So we see that when a spherical ball is placed under a lamp, the shadow is circular in shape. Let us now move on to the next solid of the question. So the next solid of the question is a cylindrical pipe, as we can see here in this figure. And again, the cylindrical pipe is placed under this lamp, and the lamp is present just above the cylindrical pipe. So the shadow will be formed in this direction. Again, looking at the shadow, as we see the rays of light are falling on the object, and hence this is the shadow so formed, which as we can see here is a rectangular shaped shadow. So basically, for a cylindrical pipe which is placed under the lamp, will get the shadow which is rectangular in shape. So let us now move on to the last solid of the question. So here the last solid of the question is a book, which is again placed under a lamp, as we can see here in this particular figure. And since the lamp is present just above the book, so the shadow will be formed in this direction. So let us see what is the shadow formed. So here we see that the rays of light are passing through the book, and this is the shadow formed, which again, as we observe, is rectangular in shape. So basically, for a book which is placed under a lamp, we'll observe that the shadow will be rectangular in shape. So these are the few examples which were taken in this question, where the objects were placed under a lamp and we got their respective shadows. And this is how we are going to answer the first question of this fourth exercise.
To know more about how Cuemath can help you become a master of math, explore Cuemath Leap, a live online classroom program taught by highly experienced and committed teachers.